lot of time chasing Boxy. Quinn will find him. Bit of a cleanup being done here by the puck.
Oh, such a good fight for the puck. Perfect DD scenario, and this is why he picked it versus the Void Spirit, like I was saying before. Some people really wouldn't do it. They don't see the matchup the same. Obviously, Coil threatens Spirit Heroes, and this is why. This is what you see. You pick Coil on him, and he can't use it to simulate nor Astro Step. Yeah.
So I was going to charge back in the lane, but got to be careful. Gaimin Gladiators still having the numbers down here, and of course Doom on cooldown. Zai after that last fight.
Talking about supports and levels, we almost got Ice Blast. We got it now. Oracle missing half a level for his level 6. Tofu still on level 6 as well.
Win 3-0-1. The hot start that you'd hope to see from the final pick puck.
Yeah. Very hard. For a moment, I thought Nisha was bringing it way back, but looks like it's still worth giving Puck the first blood.
The lead here on all three cores. That advantage is close though still overall. 6-8, less than 1k gold between the two teams.
We've had a DD rune, we've had an Arcane rune, and I think we had a blue rune. So what it was missing is the Invis and the Shield rune. Pretty big, the Shield rune. Invis rune, less so. But still, 12-minute rune coming up. I think it's what both teams are probably thinking about, looking at.
See how sort of the timing of the carrots keep on. I mean, already, Mickey, he's got the Battle Fury done, a very decent timing. So a high chance that he'll be able to do his best to keep that gap closed between him and the Alchemist. Dracho still trying to find his way towards the Relic.
Stacks coming out for Tofu. The area is starting to get pretty juicy. Would help him finish it. I mean, it's a really slow clearance, I would say, like really slow. It's not the fastest. He's neck to neck with Ursa, who has the Battle Fury. So if Liquid get wind of the stacks in Radiant Triangle, they might want to go there.
We're going to see Gaimin Gladiators try and set things up with that combo. Dream Coil and Blinding Light ready to go. It's Tofu and Quinn heading up towards the top. Seems they can maybe catch out Mickey at this point of the game where he's just got the Battle Fury alone. Combo could be enough to burst through in.
Yeah, so the thing about this AA hero is that you really want to be going first. Reacting with Ice Blast and reacting with your kind of skill set is generally pretty hard. You have tanky heroes that tank a lot of spells and the enemies overcommit, start pumping. Yeah, sure, maybe it's still fun, but rule of thumb is you really want to be going first. Oh, top lane.
Found Boxy. He's going to try and get through the Twin Gate in time to get away from this. Not quick enough. They're holding behind. Quinn gets another kill. Dominating now on the puck. Space is there for Gaimin Gladiators to look to take the tier 1 tower.
This looks like a tower secured for them. Alchemist nearing Radiance. But we're also getting to the Roche territory for Liquid. They're the team that can probably take it way before Gladiators can. Alc doesn't want to do it with some naked Radiance, unless he gets a special rune. Until then, yeah, I wonder when Liquid will look to do it. It could be coming up at nighttime. 14-minute rune coming up, so... Oh, what did I say? Invis.
I want to try and make something happen down bottom. Tofu, we saw earlier this area, a risky place to be for the supports if they're not prepared to fight as a team. Last time around, Gaimin Gladiators, of course, bringing the numbers in. These stacks continuing to grow, so huge amounts of gold and HP sat here. Is there any sort of chance for Liquid to contest this area that they've got stacked up so heavily, Gaimin Gladiators? Or
I mean, it was. I think the smoke with the Void Spirit and AA could have opened up this area. You are worried about the position of the Oracle. Oracle's at the right place at the right time. I wonder if it's a sensible play. I don't think so.
I mean, they're already farming it now. Duracho's going to get so much from this.
Yep, that's that's over 1,000 gold.
Indeed, the Radiance timing may not have been the fastest, but with sort of stacks like this, you can expect the next time to come out pretty soon. Bottom lane, they'll get in on the jump onto Tofu. Liquid should now be able to take this tier 1 themselves. Give them a little bit longer than that of Gaimin Gladiators with that top push around Ace's Underlord. They'll still get it done. Doesn't look like Gaimin Gladiators want to bring any heroes down here. They're happy just finding the farm elsewhere on the map.
Yep, out getting to the timing is much quicker this way. I do think an early BKB could help you. I think what you're probably trying to get ready for is this road fight that Liquid might force. BKB out could definitely be a game changer. It will help the Oracle save the ulti for the 3 seconds that he has to. Give vision for his team. Maybe if you get the right stun, you can even just fully commit, kill an Ursa, kill a Doom.
Really getting a lot of space to start to boost that lead at Duracha. Of course, yeah, Mickey's farm still
keeping up.
Solid. He's going to have the Blink Dagger done and a couple of 100 gold on top of the Battle Fury, so still flying out with the items on Ursa.
This Blink Dagger Ursa together with the Void Spirit is really going to help both the Doom and the AA take the fight. Oxy just always makes some kind of magic happen. I think if he gets to start with the Blast Off, it might even be the best start. Open up for his course.
We're going to try and set up things with the Dream Coil here around mid. They're coming in with the Ice Blast follow-up as well. Yeah, the bursting. He's away, so a couple of missed ults there.
Be careful.
Insania. He's going to turn it to Duracha, but Duracha, he'll turn and take it. Another bit of a freebie there for Duracha calling the jungle. We're seeing the mid. Quinn keeping his distance. They're trying to push him off the tower, but Gaimin Gladiators likely to keep this push going around the siege creep. They'll take another tier 1.
Yeah, I mean that's what you see. They go on the Void Spirit, and A doesn't really have any other way than to just kind of throw out the ulti and hope that his team will turn. I think Liquid really want to either do a smoke themselves or force a fight on their terms, where they're going to be able to get the vision and either get the Techies or Doom to start, or Void Spirit for that matter. It is nighttime, so Roche is in the top area. You see Boxy starting to mine it up a little bit.
It's always that difficult part of the map to enter into when you're playing against the Techies.
Yeah, if you're Liquid, I think you want to do it in the next 3 minutes. So the next Roche also spawns on your side.
For Gaimin Gladiators, they'll certainly want to have something to say about it. They'll have a solid shot doing so with the BKB done on Duracha.
I think that would be super important. Quinn going for travels next. I think it's very nice. If you manage to get a shard later on the call, you have this puck travels, and the way you can kind of split the map and play the map. The only real catch they will have for the puck is the Doom or the Void Spirit. Void Spirit can be a lot less reliable. Yeah, Bishop Blink should get out.
See how soon they want to try and go for that Liquid team fight. The Gaimin Gladiators will bring, it'll certainly be their Fiend's Gates back off cooldown. These items from Ace coming into play. Fight of Insight done. Well on the way to being able to get that Crimson Guard secured before the next team fight.
More of a destruction on the Ursa. One of the better neutral items to come back into the game. Quinn fighting for the rune here.
And Nisha's going to make the jump. It ends up being top, just an invis rune. Yeah, 18 minutes in, both teams being very conscious of those power runes. Super important for both of these mid heroes to try and utilize.
I think Gaimin Gladiators is pretty happy with what's going on. Sure. Not getting a little bigger and bigger, and out getting to his Blink Dagger. I don't think you're ecstatic about the game. I think Liquid's also quite fine with what's happening. You're gonna scale really well. Doom is no hero to mess with late game. Even though you have an Oracle and even though you think you can survive with the Alp, you might just not be able to fight back.
Gaimin Gladiators right there. They're actually going to be the ones that step into Roche first.
Yeah. I don't think you let this happen if you're Liquid.
It seems like they're kind of doing exactly that. They're not really sending anyone up here. Maybe not quite expecting Gaimin Gladiators to go for it as early as they have with this timing. Maybe not appreciating how quickly Duracha was going to be able to get the BKB on after the Radiance and the Blink. I'm feeling that they wouldn't try and force this, but Gaimin Gladiators, they're into the pit. They're Liquid, they're not aware of this at all.
I wonder if they're not aware or if they're just giving it up. I think a lot of these Roshan do happen with other teams not being aware ever since the map got bigger. Because, you know, they could be out setting up for Tormentors, getting the Wisdom Runes and whatnot. I mean, there's 19 minutes, not much is going on, but yeah, they get it.
Quinn, he's ready to force the fight now with the Blink, Witchblade, now the coverage of the Aegis. He's just going to feel pretty much invincible jumping in on these team fights.
It's such a good Aegis game. You have Aegis versus Ice Blast, the Doom. Could have chosen to put it on the out, but I do like it more on the puck. You get to go in and open the fight for your team. And if they commit on you, if they try to, kill you once, they should pay for it. So, big timing for Gaimin.
They want to try and force a fight here, Quinn. Get the setup and attempted TP, put a stop by Ace as he swings across the map with the Fiend's Gate and has the catch to put a stop to Insania's escape.
I have a feeling Bounty Hunter wouldn't be here with the stun in range if Ace was playing a different hero.
The Underlord's certainly feeling good.
Feeling very good.
And, getting all the items at all the right times.
Isha trying to get a free tick on the Aegis. That was incredible damage. That was one Astral Step. Quinn. almost killed him.
Yeah, the power of the Deso build that we're seeing come
And
to
he has the
sort of
Grobo.
popularity.
Robo for added damage. I think maybe he wants Orb of Destruction too. I don't know if they have any more tokens. There's all of them.
See where we want to head for next. I mean, now that the Aegis is there on Gaimin Gladiators' side, I think Liquid, they're probably not going to be too interested in fighting the fight, at least until Mikkei's got his BKB, and very close to having it. Gaimin Gladiators on the other side, they really want to force the action. They know that they've got this little bit of a lead, and they want to push that. They want to take these team fights. Quinn can catch on the mid.
Timing right, Nisha.
They're going to go for him. Open up with the silence. Pull up with the Dream Coil. Now blast it back with a blinding light. It's a clean combo from Gaimin Gladiators that leaves no chance for Nisha to escape.
I think Quinn is going to keep going. They're going to keep going behind the tower. If he sees any of them, he might jump on the AA here.
See, yeah, he's going for this big time. We'll be fine and setting with the Pavis. They're still going to go aggressive under the tier 3. Duraccio jumping in.
Relax.
But not going to be able to find any kills. They'll turn their attention towards the tier 2. Fortification will be there from Liquid. And Mikkei does now have the BKB complete. So maybe more of a chance that we'll see this Ursa turn up to the action. Still could be hesitant though into this Aegis with the pump. They know the Gaimin Gladiators are strong. They're going to try. They smoke up. 10 seconds until Nisha's back in the game though.
So for Mika, I mean, we've seen it earlier on in the tournament. This Oracle hero can really mess with Ursa. Oh,
they're gonna go there with the jump. They'll drop down the 2 straight away on the way. The false promise comes out from center. Ice Blast connects as well. GG trying to do their best to protect Ace and get him out of this. Nisha jumps in, gets the catch on the Token with the random, but Token's able to pop the mech, still goes down. They've lost the Coil, and they will lose Ace as well. Duraccio, 2-man concoction. Catch up to Nisha. Nisha, he gets burst. They're able to combo him down. Quinn jumps back in. They turn towards side. Duraccio attempting to hold his ground, but the swipes are stacking up here from Mikkei. Duraccio will back off. He'll look to reset. Mikkei's not coming to an end soon. Throws not for Zai, catches Quinn. And follow blade as well. They take Quinn down the once. They can push for more. The second line for Quinn coming in and play here with the Aegis. Quinn jumps in with a waning rift silence over towards Mikkei's pushing on, chasing out the Ursa. Jump forward, the concoction for Duraccio. They'll get him. They take down Mikkei. Oh! Insania is going to go for the TP out. They don't have the detection as Insania escapes. I mean, Liquid able to give quite a punch there to Gaimin Gladiators around the Aegis that the Gaimin Gladiators had. But all in all, they take kills back in return off that second line of Quinn. Duraccio went pretty deep for this one, but he's got the protection of Celery.
Oh, he missed a hoof stomp. That could have.
Ice Blast.
I think he would have died.
Well, if that would have hit, he might have been in a bit of trouble. But as it is, Celery's the only one to get caught. Duraccio and Quinn, they'll stay safe to the side. I mean, an attempt there from Liquid, but it doesn't quite work out fully in their favor. The second life of Quinn, it was too much to deal with. They could deal with him once, they couldn't deal with him twice.
It looked really good in the beginning. You got the Ice Blast after the Oracle ulti, which means he's never going to heal. All these Underlord items just kind of not working out for him. All the healing, all the the HP region that you would have had negated. And then as the fight goes on, the puck has Aegis, you get called towards the end. They just have too much.
They're going to look to go again. Boxy stepping out.
I think it's almost finished as well in the puck. It's such a big item.
Quinn. Damping up the damage first away with a full Kaya done. Huge amounts of spell on bottom lane. Duraccio. He's setting things up onto Zai. Backup's coming in with the Fiend's Gate. Zai in a whole world of pain. As he's out, and with the creeps pushing in, they could go for another tier 1 tower. Even maybe push for more. As Gaimin Gladiators now starting to build the advantage.
This Oracle hero, I think is going to become the new meta. New meta in the finals.
There's a high chance, right? We know both teams, they love to play it. Liquid as well, very capable with this hero.
It's so strong, this Fate's Edict. On a hero like Alchemist, you can just put it on him, 100% magic resistance, and you can still hit. Almost level 2, False Promise. Yeah, I'm not sure. If you're Team Liquid, you have to get on the back line. You're gonna need to smoke, find an angle. I think Knight will be in your favor. I mean, it always is when you're trying to get towards the back line. So if they're gonna smoke, I hope it's gonna be in the next 30 seconds. Sai almost got BKB.
Nisha, he really needs his as well. I mean, but he's pretty much sort of the prime candidate to make those jumps, try and isolate the Oracle at the back lines. But as we're seeing, Quinn's been very good with the way that he has the silence ready to protect those that are getting jumped by this Void Spirit. BKB, of course, once it's done on Nisha, will solve that issue.
Yeah. Interesting items coming out. Boxer going for the Solar Crest.
Full halberd now done on Ace, so even further ways to to sort of render a lot of this time that Mickey's going to try and commit in the fight. It's pretty useless if you can get him with that disarm onto the Ursa.
Yeah, this halberd.
He's gearing up to be pretty unkillable, Ace. He's getting to those points, he's keeping up in farm. Of course.
Jatro.
Is he going to find him in time? That's close. Nisha out in the TP in the trees. Just in a point where he's still short the gold for BKB. 200 gold.
Oh, he's taking the portal. He's taking the portal. He's going portal.
He's on his own. Zai's going to catch wind of it. I think Duracho, he didn't come down here for a fight. Oh, maybe he did come down here for a fight. He's going to get doomed, but the concoction was out in time. He's in on top of Zai. Zai getting beat down upon. He's got no chance. The ice blast will get thrown the way of Duracho, but there's no follow. They can't capitalize on this. And now Insania, he's in trouble as well. Quinn catches him with the coil. More than happy to just walk into the fight there. Duracho knows he's strong. He just heads down there through the twin gate, starts the fight off. Liquid, they're struggling. They're falling behind. Nisha starting to get played around with by Quinn. He has got the BKB at completion. So will manage to have that sort of safety if they do ever follow up on these sort of jumps. Okay. He's going to get in. He's going to try and go aggressive on the Ace, but with that Albert done on Ace, this is a pretty impossible kill to try for. Mickey having to use the ult on an attempt to escape.
What a hero. This Fiend's Gate from Ace is so much. It's so much to worry about. Like you think you get a guy alone, but the next second there are 5 there anyway. Playing around twin gates, playing around the map, it just feels really bad. You're Liquid. You cannot dodge fights against this.
So hard for them to go on any of these heroes. Quinn now with the Lincoln Sphere complete. Very unlikely that we see him go down this game unless he gets massively caught out on his own. But so far the gameplay from Quinn has been perfect. No deaths on this puck. Seemingly the perfect pick, the perfect way to end Gaimin Gladiators draft this game.
Quinn has been really showing why they pickpocket this game. Core's always led into something. Chakra Magic, Witchblade, I think it's all been working out really well. So yeah, watch and learn.
Nisha. Careful with moves like that. Duracho's going to get him with the concoction. So he's going to force Liquid to come in with the backup side. About going on Duracho with a 4-star there. Gets him out of the combo. Only Ace going to be clipped by the Ice Blast. Tofu more than ready to save those that do get jumped, do get focused by Zai's initiation.
It's never going to work. It's never going to work if you jump to front line, Underlord or Alchemist and you don't see the rest. It's wishful thinking. I think the best approach would be, if you're gonna jump on the Alpha or jump on the Underlord, is do it without committing your important spells. And as soon as the Oracle shows to cast the Fate's Edict, you have to find them, get on them. And yeah, if you find the Coddle as well, you can start killing the backline, and then later, that's when you turn back to the course. If not this, I'm not really sure. Even if you find a core alone on the map somewhere, you have to keep in mind the Fiend's Gate. If they're together, they're 5.
They were trying to make a play up towards Ace, potentially.
Yeah, this is the one you want to go on. But if he doesn't get the Fiend's Gate out to...
I mean, backup's already coming in. Gaimin Gladiators, they anticipate this sort of move from Liquid. So once they see Ace, they're going to try for him. Into the Ice Blast, they're bringing it right, they've done it. They've taken out Ace. The core will hold back the rest of Ace. He's going to buy back a Fiend's Gate in. Jump forward direction, he's able to get a 3-man concoction off. He's in onto Zai, takes him out, now turns towards BKB, gets off the BKB, attempts to stand his ground, but surely this Alchemist did too much. He's stacking up the Fury Swipe, but it isn't enough to beat down Duracho. Duracho will live. Zai and Mickey taken out.
Wow. This Alchemist hero looks so much better when you get these 3-man concoctions. Oh, that's so strong.
And now straight into Roche. They know with the 2 main cores sort of down on Liquid, at least what Nisha, he's not going to be looking to fight alone without Zai and Mickey. It's another opportunity for Gaimin Gladiators to walk in and take the Roche shot.
Nice try. I don't know what you do if you're Liquid. Like, you kill this Underlord, it's the guy who puts the Fiend Gate down, is kind of the best target for you to keep playing on the number game. But yeah, he buys back, gets back into the fight, and Duracho, he's fat.
I'm going to see it again. You know, they were able to burst him pretty quickly, but as you said, barely any hesitation. As soon as he's aware the fight's going to keep going, and yeah, Duracho capitalizing fantastically on the setup there for Quinn, landing the Dream Coil into the concoction. Just not a chance for Liquid at that stage, and Mickey does his best to try and fight back with the BKB and the Enrage, but he's already too low, and as soon as they come to an end, so does he. Back in the action now, bottom. They're actually going to be able to find Nisha. The glimmer's there, giving Nisha a bit of an opportunity to survive a little bit longer, get the Resonant Pulse off, but the blast is there for Tofu, and he still ends up going down regardless, Nisha.
Ooh, it's tough. Tough for Liquid. I think they need to find a way to approach the fight. You could maybe get away with dooming the Alk. You just have to kind of go on the rest. Try to kite him, try to not die to him. He does have an Abyssal Blade Blink, so easier said than done.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard. If he gets either sort of Chemical Rage BKB off first, you're probably not killing him. And then obviously the support backup. We've seen time and time again, Tofu on the call, between the 4-star and the mech, he can bail you out of there. And obviously Sailor with his innate skill abilities, False Promise, Face Edict, he's saving people left, right, and center. It just, you can't jump the cores, and you can barely get to the backlines. It's so hard for Liquid to find these supports with the way that Gaimin Gladiators are positioning themselves in these team fights.
There's a potential way. If you actually just doom the Oracle and you jump the Alchemist with the Ursa, I think he dies. I think the 5 seconds double overpower from Ursa would kill him. He did give up on his corrosion, or not the corrosion, but the... what's happening here? Are they going to jump on the Tormentor?
I don't think they want to. It's still not really a good opportunity for Liquid to find a fight. They have to sit back and just let Gaimin Gladiators take it.
Yeah, but I think this Ursa, he can maybe kill the Alk, given a Doom on Oracle, and just given enough time to hit him, build up the Fear Swipes. Could be a way. You have to cut that. You have to deal with the Halberd, and if your BKB doesn't die in BKB, then Oracle's going to start disarming you. I'm not really sure what they need to do. Nisha has to do some heavy lifting. Doom has to do his part, and somehow they have to get Ursa to hit. I don't even consider AA spells relevant anymore. I think with Oracle having this much of a lead, and his team, it's so easy for him to choose when and where to cast your spells. It does feel like this AA didn't really work out.
Let's just get the huge items out now. Tofu's been able to treat himself to a Hex.
Full Hex on the Coddle. That stuff feels good.
Smoke could hit hard. Liquid themselves, they're trying to step out with the smoke.
You see both supports, they did this in the other game too. One that I think they were losing.
Gonna see Ace, but he's off the mark with the way he starts the fight, and even so, this is an Underlord with an Aegis. Quinn, will be able to get the jump with the Dream Call and the Waning Rift. Tofu heading up, he's gonna look for the Hex into the Blinding Light, knocks him back. So they can finish off Nisha, no further catch. He's gonna jump aggressively, they want to get rid of the support. The kill on Celery. Again's gonna try and look for more, caught by the Halberd and the Silence. Start to back up, but now he's ready to get back inside. He makes the jump, they get the Doom down on towards the Alchemist, but the Chemical Rage, the BKB on first, and the Concoction. As Direction just walks in, stands next to Sue support, decimates Insania and Foxy, and ready for more. Turns up towards Isaac, caught by the Hex, puts the BKB, Foxy jumps in with the blast off to try and hold back Direction, but Direction, he's back up to full HP. Another Concoction thrown down towards side, jump forward here from Win, Waning Rift takes Sai out. Nisha's dead, Sai's out, save to be set for Foxy, as Quinn gets the triple, and Liquid, they're running out of options.
Wow, I don't even know what to do. You have this Alchemist showing top. Liquid's probably talking about it. This is a good chance. Alk won't be here. But guess what? Kingsgate. And he's always there.
And they're ready to clean up the base. They take down the bottom set of racks. They move over towards the mid. 30 seconds here until Nisha's back in the game. Zai does have buyback available, but with no Doom to offer. Not a lot really that he can offer in these fights to try and push back Gaimin Gladiators. This Gaimin Gladiators now 30k lead coming up. 33 minutes in. They're going to have one more fight in them, Liquid, but it has to be something at a level that we just aren't used to seeing from a team that's down this much at this early in the game.
No buyback Oracle. Nisha, please go do the same. And then maybe, Ursa will get to pound on some of these tanky heroes for long enough.
10 seconds until BKB's back up on mid-cap. Gonna want to at least wait for that.
Okay, Quinn gets caught.
And get the catch. Oh. Still able to get the phase shift off. And in fact, he's able to lay down the Dream Call onto the two of them, and Dracho, he's just going straight in for the support. So he goes on to Insania, takes him down. Mika wants the BKB, he's looking for Quinn. Got a few stacks up there with the overpower. Dracho, he's cleaned up Silos, 2 dead on Liquid, no buybacks on them. Mika has to back off, but Dracho throws out another concoction away, and Foxy jumps in aggressively. Silence catches Nisha, Nisha's out. Foxy as well to fall. GG is called as Gaimin Gladiators will take this game 3.
Double Ogre Seal supports. Gaimin Gladiators, just too good. Just too good right now. Liquid, they need to adjust for the next one.
I mean, this game, they sort of tried that approach, getting the AA against the Alk. I mean, I think you yourself said, there's always going to be concerns when you're trying to do this in this sort of meta that it can get countered. You said you like the Oracle against the AA. It certainly came into play here, right? We had some of the support. Just in the difference, really, in what both team supports were able to offer, it felt monumental.
It's a fair try.